Hey, it's me.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, let me introduce myself first. My name is Nina Sekina and I am a student at Indraprastha PGRI University. Here I will fulfill the grade for the final exam in the computer assisted language learning. So, let's start. So, the first is which grade that I'm going to teach. The grade that I'm going to teach is 11th grade. Grade 11 is the beginning of higher education if they wish to get in well-reputed universities. Grade 11 enables students to join the AS level or advanced subsidiary. Okay, the next is learning objectives. The first is students are able to understand the use of modals for advice. Second, students are able to make sentences using modals of advice. The third is students are able to use modals of advice in several contexts correctly and appropriately. And the last, students are able to pronounce modals of advice fluently and correctly. Okay, next is the strategy that I will use. Think, pair, share. So, I will use this think, pair, share strategy where the teacher asks an open-ended question and students think quietly about it for a minute or two. Then, every student pairs up with a partner and they discuss the questions for 2 to 5 minutes. And last, one of the students come to the front of the class to share the results of their discussion. And the next is what skills that I'm going to aim. The skills that I'm going to aim is speaking and listening. In my opinion, this strategy can improve speaking and listening skills in each student. Why? Because using TPS or Think Pair Share gave the students more chance to speak in English. The students became more familiar in English. The students became more confident to speak up English. They actively participated during the teaching and learning process. Also, the use of classroom English helped the students to be more familiar with English. The vocabulary and grammar also helped them to enrich their vocabulary knowledge, grammar, and build their accuracy. Okay, guys, so the topic that I'm going to teach is about modals for giving advice. Here's the meaning. Meaning of advice in English is an opinion that someone offers you about what you should do or how you should act in a particular situation. Modals for giving advice are a type of modal verb used mainly to give or ask for advice. Next is types of modals verb. The first is can be used to express ability, to ask permission, and to express a possibility. The second is could. Could has the same meaning as can. The third is may. May used to express a possibility, to ask permission, and to express a suggestion. And the fourth is might. Might has the same meaning as may, namely to state a criticism or suggestion, to ask for permission, to state a possibility, and to make an offer. And the fifth is must, means must, and it is used to express necessity, prohibition, and to express certainty. And the sixth is shall, used to express a suggestion, make an offer, and to express predictions and wishes. And the seventh is will, can be used to express willingness, to make a prediction, and to ask a request. And the eighth is should, used to ask for advice and to express what is the best thing to do. And the ninth is would, has the same meaning as use and usage as will. And the tenth is ought to, has the meaning of which is more appropriate. It can be used to express a necessity, a possibility, and to express a suggestion. And the 11th is have to, used to express a must. And the last is had better, has the meaning of a word that means better. Had better can be used in the present and the future. It is usually used for specific advice. Okay, the next is modals usage. Modals can also be used in everyday life. Here's how modals are used in everyday life. It can be used to express a necessity. It can be used to indicate a choice. It can be used as a clue to determine ability. It can be used to give advice to others. And it can be used to ask for help. Here's the terms of use of modals. The first is modals are not affected by tenses. Modals do not add suffix s, ed, or ing, or are not affected by the past or present tense or any other tense. Example, he can speak three languages. He can speak three languages. The second is modals followed by first form verb. After the modal, you must use the first verb. The verb is not added with suffix s or es, suffix to or ing. Example, you have to cleaning your own room. You have to clean your own room. And here's how you make positive, negative, and question sentence. And also, here is the exercise that I will give to my students later. Hello class, good morning. How are you today?
I'm fine, miss. Thank you.
Alright, before we start learning, it would be nice to pray according to each religion and belief. Praying begins. Finish. Okay, so today we will learn about models for giving advice. Before that, does anyone know what advice is?
I do, miss.
Okay, please introduce yourself first.
Hello, class. My name is Muhammad Haikel. So, the meaning of advice in English is an opinion that someone offers you about what you should do or how you should act in a particular situation.
Yay! Good job, Heikel. That's right. The meaning of advice is like that. Now, what are the models for giving advice? So, models for giving advice are a type of modal verb used mainly to give or ask for advice, guys. Now, I want you to pair up with your friends. Then, you find out what the model's verb is and also give an example sentence. Later, I will appoint one person to come forward and share the results of the discussion. Is it clear? Is there anything you want to ask?
Enough, miss.
Okay, then, let's start. Guys, how is it going? Are you guys done?
Already, miss.
Okay, then I want Lily to come forward and share the results of her discussion.
Yes, miss. So, there are 12 verb models that I know, which are can, could, may, might, must, shall, will, should, would, ought to, have to, and had better. My partner and I have also made 2 example sentences. The first sentence is, you should wear a jacket because it is
Very good, Lily. That's right, guys. So there are 12 verb modals as mentioned by Lily. Isn't it easy, the material for today?
Right, miss. It's fun.
Okay, maybe that's enough for today. Later, I will give you an exercise about our material earlier. And please do it, yeah? Thank you, class, and see you next week.
Okay, miss. Thank you for today and see you next week.
Okay, I think it's enough for me. Thank you for listening and thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.